what's happening, gamers? It's Amber here with Kwingsletsplays. Hope you guys are all having a nice day today. Great to see everyone in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well. Hello, Game Wing. Hi, Later Gator. Hi, Rudy the Shiny Hunter. Hi, Friendly Neighborhood Spidey Plays. Hi, Geo the Hero. Hi, PJ the Master Man. Hi, Jacob Langlet. And hi, Timmy the Megan fan. And hi, Boketatita. Good to see you. And hi, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. And hopefully I pronounced everyone's names correctly. So today I'm feeling a lot better. I still can't hear very well, but instead of my jaw being like seriously clamped up so I couldn't talk, like the last 2 days I can talk again. If you guys are new to my channel, I kind of had an ear infection and a tooth infection the last several days, so I have been sounding pretty weird. Like, I do not even want to listen back at what I sounded like, so I'm kind of nervous. I have been eating basically the only thing I've been able to eat that has helped my teeth and my ears have been cottage cheese and coffee with no sugar. And honestly, I'm kind of okay with this. Like, I could kind of eat this for the rest of my life. Like, honestly, the cottage cheese, I love cottage cheese, and it's kind of a good excuse for me to eat cottage cheese. So basically today, we're going to be just talking to Daisy. Now, I did watch some other people playing this, and I'm probably going to trigger some people, but basically what I'm going to do is we're just going to start giving Daisy some gifts. I may or may not do all of her challenges. We're going to have to slowly ease our way into those challenges, because I am challenged. I am design challenged. Like, I want to do these design challenges. Oh, cute. There's my little cat shirt. There's... Oh! No pants! Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to get pants on these mannequins. Oh dear. Oh dear. Scandalous. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is scandalous. Alright, so we're going to talk to Daisy. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely, PJ. I understand. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly, PJ. I mean, it's always good to, you know, if someone isn't being respectful to you, it's better to not talk to them until they do. Like, maybe there will be a time where they do act the right way to you, and then you could probably talk to them then. But yeah, I don't think it's ever a good idea to allow someone to keep mistreating you. Yeah, it's not a good idea. You know, just remove yourself from the situation. Like, I feel like a lot of times, like, people that want to make a problem or something, like, sometimes they see you as like a fire, like they're starting a fire, like they're a piece of flint or a match, and they think like, oh, I have more fuel for the fire, I'm gonna instigate something with this person. And they do it all the time, and all you have to do is, if you're the piece of wood that's gonna be burnt up, you know, if you just remove yourself from the situation, then they can't start a fire with you anymore. That's kind of how I see, like, arguments or something, like. So yeah, yeah, you probably did the best thing. Okay, so yeah, and you know what? And they may see, like, if you don't allow them to mistreat you, your friends, they may see that, like, oh wow, like, he's not allowing me to mistreat him. That's new. You know, like, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to him taking a stand. And then maybe, just maybe, if they're smart, then they'll be like, oh, well, I guess I need to step it up and be a better friend and apologize to PJ. It's very possible, because sometimes people do that. Sometimes people, you know, realize, like, wow, I really miss PJ as a friend. He's not allowing me to treat him this way, and I better change how I'm acting so I can be his friend again. So I will be praying and hoping that that will be the outcome. Yeah, so definitely PJ. Touch of magic. Touch of magic is a total means to express your. So somehow now I just said I wasn't going to do the challenges, and the challenges are easy for me to find now. I guess that is a. Here is like another life lesson. You worry so much about something in life, you stress about it, and you can't make it work. And then as soon as you're not stressing about it, it magically just happens. It's like, because I'm not stressed about the challenges, they're easier for me. Go figure. Touch of magic is a tool meant to express your creativity. Be mindful to create content suited. Okay, so this is our furniture touch of magic. Change the material of your selected item at any time. Alright, so this is our piece of furniture. So this is our table. Oh, interesting. So you can make the glossiness. You can make it any level of glossiness. And then, okay. All right. So here's your gloss. Okay. And then, oh wait, I just decorated the legs of the table. Okay. So actually, let's try to make this table look, okay. So I guess we'll do color picker. Let's see. Whoops. Okay, so we're still working on this one. Darn it. Where is it? Okay. Where am I? Alright, maybe it is harder than I thought. Edit. Okay, so we're still editing this. So we did the legs. Now we're going to do this part. Oh, this is kind of neat. Oh, this is kind of cute. Like, I think this is a neat little pattern you'd find on a table. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, so I just said we were just gonna hang out with Daisy, but I guess I lied. And I don't know if I can duplicate this, layer. So you guys were trying to show me this yesterday, and I wasn't quite listening. Alright, so now... And how would I duplicate this? Well, I guess I would just make another one. Okay. But I guess you could possibly learn a duplicate tool. Okay, so I'm going to try to make this little table. I don't know. Alright, let's go to all, and we'll go to this one again. So I'm actually going to rotate it. Actually, you know what? To duplicate it, we could just easily make it the exact same size and then move it. And then eventually you guys are probably saying in the chat, oh, this is how you duplicate it, Amber. It's like, oh, whoops. Alright, so that's the same size. So, okay. Whoops. For me, that looks kind of neat. This looks kind of like, because I'm part Swedish, this kind of looks like a little Swedish design. I don't know, I'm very strange about this. Okay, so that looks like kind of like a Swedish, what they call rose malling. That's like a Swedish design. That looks very similar to like traditional like design. And then you could, oh, look at, they have little different flowers and things. Oh, this is kind of neat. Um, Alright, so let's actually do, how do I do the color picker? Okay. Alright, so, oh, so pretty! Oh my goodness, okay. Whoops. Alright, so I'm actually gonna have fun making some dresses and stuff in the window, even though this is a, even though this is, something that Luke is... I kind of like this, even though it's a little bit gaudy. That's okay. Okay, whoops. And I somehow made it white again. I don't know how I did. Um, okay. Oh, that's kind of cute. Alright, so we'll try to make another one like that. Uh, oh wow, that's crazy, PJ. I'm sorry. Press the square on the motif editing menu. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. So we're gonna try the motif. Oh, okay. So now we can duplicate this. How would we do that? Is this duplication here? Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't want that. Okay, how would I make another version? Okay, that's like, okay, that's moving it. I did not mean to do that. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. All right. And I kind of wanted like another layer where I would duplicate it. But that's okay. Oh. All right. Yep. Happy May 4th, everyone. I can help you do the challenge because you aren't doing it now. Okay, yeah. Oh, I know this isn't the challenge. Thank you, Later Gator. I just kind of got distracted. I'm not sure what Luke is gonna do. I think he was planning on doing Fortnite, but I don't know. I think he's gonna do that. Okay. Alright, so motif. Alright, so... What is this? So this is a cut technique. Alright, so that's kind of cute, honestly. I kind of like that. Alright, so... Um... Alright, so we've got that part of our table, and... Why does... Okay. Oh! How did we get it on the other side? How did we do that? What? Okay, we must have done something right. Oh my gosh! Okay. So now we can grab... Okay, so that is help. It is helping us. Okay, so what I want to do is I want this to... Switch. Well, I don't think we can really switch it, so we could go like this. Okay. Okay, alright. We did it. We turned it upside down. Okay. Whoops. It's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted. Darn it. That's okay, guys. I'm not gonna do the design challenge at the moment. I'm just kind of messing around. So, I was just gonna give some gifts to Daisy actually, but I super got distracted. Thank you for trying to help me with that, later Gator. I appreciate that so much. Okay, so there's our design, and now we're gonna use the motif and gonna try to duplicate it on the other side. Okay, it moved it to the other side. Okay, awesome. Alright, so now we're just going to edit some of these. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. This one is kind of messed up. That one looks good. Just like that. Alright, and then this one up here. Whoopsies. Yep, don't worry guys, I will get to the design challenge eventually. It takes me sometimes just a little time to, like, thank you for the help, Later Gator. I really appreciate that. Okay guys, so honestly, okay, let's see if we can make another little design on our table. So I'm just kind of like trying to learn how to make these designs. Okay. Flourishes. Okay. Okay. Oh, actually, some of these might be kind of neat. Miscellaneous. I wish they would have a border. Magical objects. Shapes. Okay. Well, I guess to make a border, you'd have to make it yourself. Well, I guess you could just make more of these mice things. So let's try to, for a border, maybe we could duplicate some of the mice. So we're going to take one of them, and then we're going to press this, and... Okay. Now, we should have 3 mice. Whoops. Looks like we don't have 3 mice. Okay. Alright, sorry it's taking me a while, guys and gals. I just kind of got like distracted by it. Okay, nature. The snowflake design is kind of cute. So, and I'm just gonna pick a different color. We're gonna go with, well, we already have the gray mice, so I think we'll go with gray. And make it go down like this. And honestly, I think that's kind of cute. Like on the edge. Okay, and then push the motif button and make it go on the other side. Okay, or I guess we made a duplicate. Oops. Whoopsies. Okay. Motif and duplicate. Alright. Oh no! We have 2 moving at the same time. Oh, okay. This isn't really what I was thinking of. I mean, you can splice them together like that. Okay. Um, well, I think I should just make one and then we'll make a second one because it's... Alright, so we'll just move it here. And then make another one. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of like, kind of just learning about the... I was like, I was just thinking like, oh, I'm not gonna do this. It's like, oh, actually, this is kind of neat. Designing furniture is kind of fun. Well, I can't get this to go correctly. Darn it. Okay. There we go. Alright, so that's good. Now we can just make another snowflake. Like another one. And just... Honestly, well, I have a different snowflake! No! Oh my gosh. Nope, I don't want this one. Okay, this one, delete, and then we'll just make another. Oh, no wonder it didn't light up. It's a different one. Okay, this is the one we want. Although... So, yeah, I'm guessing hours of endless just perfectionism is going to be part of this. It's going to be really interesting. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to take this and put it on the other side, and I think this is going to be good. Honestly, this is... Okay, this is good for a beginner thing. I was just kind of messing around. So eventually, honestly, I don't know whose table this would be. Okay, it's really hard for me to get this to spin correctly. We're just gonna call this good enough. Honestly, it's not spinning very well. Yeah, I wish they would add like a way to align it better. Alright, that's good enough. So, I think that looks pretty neat. Okay, that's tremendously uneven. Oh my gosh. So, I guess to remedy that, we're just going to move this a little bit. And now we're going to look over here and see if it's even. We'll move the other one a little bit. That looks even to me. That looks centered. And we'll just move this one. See if that looks centered. Yeah. Alright. It's good enough. That is... This is how I free... Sometimes when I have to make thumbnails and I don't have any way of telling if something is centered, it's like, okay, that's good enough. Alright, so I think we're good. So, save and quit, I think, is at the bottom. Save and quit. Oh, so now you can put the table in here if you want, in your little area. And you can add like a wardrobe or something else. So, thank you for trying to tell me how to do that later, Gator,
I think
and
those
other
rooms are
people.
really
So,
cute.
there's a little table we just made. Honestly, cute. So you can actually add furniture in here. And eventually we're going to need to put some pants on those characters. What we're going to do is we're going to give some gifts to Daisy Duck.
Just
What's
who I
new? Tell
wanted
me
to see.
everything. Okay. So, hi Daisy. If you'd like to describe Valley in one word, what would it be? Beautiful. Interesting. Let
Yeah.
me write that down.
Don't
So,
you
I
stretch
really
it.
do want to get Daisy to get out of her boutique and give her some gifts so
Aw.
we can talk to her. Um, all right. So you can do the Scrabble coin with her, and you can also. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can give her gifts. Okay. So we'll give her a flower, and I'm gonna give her everything in my pocket right now. See if I can help level her up to level 2. And we'll go outside. We'll pick some more flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sorry that took me a long time to figure out. I think we're gonna have to go outside and get some flowers for her. That's the challenge area. Thank you, the eyes. Oh, that's okay, Later Gator. I'm kind of bypassing the quest for now. I'm just kind of having fun with the game because I watched some other people do this and they just kind of started leveling Daisy up. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do.
Right.
So I'll do the quest another day. No, I don't want to play Scrabble Coin with you. Well, I guess we'll play Scrabble Coin with her. This will be a good way to level Daisy up. Alright, so we're gonna play Scrabble Coin with her. I did not mean to press that. We're gonna go with Lumiere. Oh, we already went with Lumiere. And we're gonna go with, Fairy Godmother. Okay, I guess we're gonna play Scrabble Coin. Oh, you didn't do anything wrong, Later Gator. I browsed her, wares last time. Thank you, though, the eyes. I subscribe to your YouTube channel as a way of supporting how much joy you bring to this amazing channel. Thank you, PJ. I appreciate that. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with my. The thing is, like, I used to do streams over on my channel and then come over here and stream over here. Only problem is nobody would go from my streams on my channel to then be transferred over here to this channel. So I was actually kind of ruining the Let's Play channel by trying to stream on my channel. It was actually causing us to lose views. It was causing me to lose time on my channel, and they put my pay from $300 a month on my K-Wife channel before Kappa to $5 a month after Kappa hit, because all my games I did on there were girly fashion games mainly and Kirby games, and they considered all of those TY7, even though they're games I enjoy as an adult female. Kappa considered them targeted towards children, even though they were fashion games for adult women. So, I am very upset with how Kappa has, and I'm not the only female gamer that's been influenced by Kappa, where other female gamers have had pink backgrounds and like fuzzy animals on their, and then done like cozy games, and they were hit with Kappa. Kappa doesn't quite understand that little kids may enjoy fuzzy animals and cute things, but so do adult women like cute things as well. So, just because you feel a game is targeted towards children, it may actually also be targeted towards adult females, because females don't always want to play a game with like skeletons murdering each other. Sometimes females want to play a game that has to do with animals and art and stuff like that, like I do. So I hope that Kappa will, that stupid law will be overturned, because then I could actually make money on my channel again. Because I was able to make grocery money there. I can't anymore because they said I'm not worth it because I'm a female gamer. Female gamers are not worth it to the federal government, apparently. Hello. Yeah, you can get in here. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I appreciate the subscriber, PJ. Thank you for subscribing, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do on that channel. I haven't even told Luke about this, but I have got my dad has really been encouraging me with. He knows that I'm really good at art. I almost went into art in college. Actually, I in high school, I my art teacher was like, "You need to go into art." Like my art teacher was telling me, like, "This is what you need to major in." And I told my art teacher at the time, I said, "Well, everyone has been telling me you need to go into music." And my art teacher was like, "No." He's like, "You're better at, you need to be an artist." So, the stubborn person that I am, obviously, I never listened. I didn't really listen to him, and I went into music. So, um, my dad's been really encouraging me to do art again. Like I took a picture of the pond that I went to, and my dad was like, "Wow, you got all the ducks in there, and it looks really nicely framed." And I was just telling him about how in graphic design, because I have a certificate in graphic design. They taught us everything about framing a picture. Like you should not have the horizon in the middle of your picture. You should never have you need it in the top either third or two-thirds for your sky. So you kind of have to frame, even if you're taking a picture of something in real life, kind of frame the picture so the horizon is either the top third or the top two-thirds. And then, like, if you take a picture of a human being, like your mom, or you take a picture of your aunt, or your friend at school, or your teacher, or whatever, you want to make sure don't put them right in the center of the frame, because it will actually make them look very weird to be right center. You want to put them a little bit off center, and never actually have their head at the very top of the frame, because it kind of looks like their head is holding up the sky, so it kind of looks painful, like, to look at. Your subconscious mind, like, thinks, "Oh my gosh, the person's head is right at the top of the picture. It's making them look like they're holding up the frame." So you want to always, basically, just make sure there's a little bit of sky above your person's head, or you can kind of cut off like a little bit of their forehead. That implies that the rest of their head is out of the frame. So yeah, so hopefully, yeah. So, like, long story short, I may actually be doing. Maybe I'll do some art over on my channel if I start doing. I really thought it would be so expensive to get into painting, but actually you can find paint by number kits for as low as the lowest one I found was $5, and I don't mean like children's paint by number kits. I mean like Van Gogh, Claude Monet, Picasso, and famous paintings that you can recreate, and it'll teach you how to paint. And you can use acrylic or oil paints, and they give you all the paints. And between $5 and $10, you can buy one of these kits, and you can learn to paint on your own. So I may do some of that on my channel, because I really did many people don't know, like, but I did a lot of art, like, a long time ago. I mean, I could have majored in it. And I'm not trying to be like, but yeah, I mean, it's very kind that my dad has been encouraging me in that. So yeah, maybe I'll start doing things like that, like things that I enjoy other than gaming on there, and just, yeah, stuff like that. Because Kappa isn't really gonna allow me to put fashion games on there or Kirby games. They're not gonna pay me for that. They probably would. YouTube would pay me for like live action. So if I took a video of me painting, I could probably make money on there. Okay, so alright, so we're gonna skip. Okay, so hopefully we can beat Daisy Duck. We're gonna see. So I can show. I'll show Luke the table I made last time. Why can I not? Why can I not do this? Okay, there we go. Alright, so we got one golden coin. Um... Okay, somehow I supercharged Uncle Scrooge. I have no idea how I did that. So I'm kind of away from the chat right now. I'll look at it on my phone. Oh, that's... So yeah, thank you, PJ. That really is encouraging because I mean I really appreciate a subscriber over there just because it's so hard for me to get new subscribers since I don't have any way of really posting on there right now. What I'm really thinking about is I'm hoping that Luke will eventually, maybe by next year I can afford it, is you can buy a, if I participated in an art challenge, what would it be? I think I would like to paint, I love, my favorite, I took actually, yeah, I took art history in college. And my favorite paintings, I'm not a huge fan of Picasso and stuff. My favorite, probably one of two things. My favorite paintings were the Impressionists. I love that era of art history. I love, I want to get Monet, and that's probably one of my favorite painters. And I love Van Gogh as well. But I would love to get Impressionist paintings in my house, and you can actually buy them pretty inexpensive, like you know, not terrible, not like $10, but like you could save up for one. Like you could save up for a painting of like Claude Monet, The Water Lilies, like a classic painting. You could save up. Like if you saved up all year and got $100, you could buy one and put it in your house. That's something I would love someday. But yeah, I love Impressionist painting. So I would probably want to do something like, I haven't really done a lot. Yeah, like I haven't really had any formal training in painting. I did I did like I did paint in school, but I didn't go outside with an easel and paint the world. Like I just painted in the lines of things that they told me to paint in class. So I haven't really had a lot of experience. I'd be teaching myself how to do it. But I would love to paint the water, just the reflections of the water and like ducks on the water and like maybe a tree and like the water glistening off the tree. And that's kind of what the Impressionist people painted. Like they would paint the sun reflecting off the water and the different colors that made how that's made the water sparkle. And some of their paintings would be lots of different kinds of like just splotches of color and showing like just like I don't know how to describe it, but I really like the way that they were able to show that where it's not exactly, they're not painting to make it look completely accurate. They're painting to show how it feels, how you feel when you see that, if that makes sense. So yeah, let's see. How do I do this? Okay. Alright, so I actually don't want to skip. I don't know why it's not allowing me to do this. It's okay. Okay, check figures. Okay, that's what I want to do. Okay, skip. Alright, there we go. Alright, good. Alright, so it made me do check skip. So yeah, I really like Impressionists. That's my favorite era of art. I like that a lot. So I would probably want to make like a painting of the water or a painting of the trees and having the water sparkle off of it, I think. Or the ocean. Go outside and just paint the ocean and paint what it looks like, how it feels to see the waves there and stuff. That's probably what we have two pictures in our house of the ocean in Massachusetts, and both of them are kind of like stormy pictures, and I really like that because like I feel the picture. Like I don't know how most people are, but for me, when I see something, I kind of like feel the thing that I'm seeing. And when I see like the storm on the ocean, it like makes me feel like wow, this is amazing. Like I don't know, it just makes me feel like I'm there in the middle of the storm. Like it's exciting. You know, for me, that's just how I feel. And the other thing I would love to do, I don't know what era of history it is, but ranking. So there's a beautiful painting. I don't remember what it's called, but it's something about Day at the Park, and it's made with all these little dots of color. And and I don't know why, but like
The village
I
could use a
always
little
thought
more
it'd be cute to
excitement.
make that painting recreate it, but instead of people, like have bears in the picture instead. I don't know why I always had the idea, but I always thought it would be cute to have little bears at the park in elegant outfits with parasols and paint it in that style. Like I don't know, I guess for me like I kind of like I am kind of a weird. I'm gonna go and get some flowers for Daisy and come back. But I'm kind of like a weird person in that I'm not anywhere near as talented as someone like Mozart is for music or something, but I understand like what he was getting at because a lot of stuff that Mozart wrote, he actually wrote like some of his original music was for like a tune for my sister, a tune for my brother, a tune for my dad, a tune for my neighbor. Like he actually wrote tunes just for people near him, or just like like a little night music, like one of Mozart's most famous things, just some music to play at night. Mozart had like the mind of a child where he was so talented, but the things that he was actually writing about were very simple. You know, and so I think I kind of have that like childlike mind where I would probably make like this like intricate painting, but I would put bears in it or something like teddy bears like at the park. So I think I kind of get where Mozart was coming from, where he was like writing like a little tune for his sister and stuff. He had like a childlike personality, which was very cute actually. Which I like that about him. So I
Looks
think
like
I
a
would probably
beach
have
day to
that like
me.
with art, where I wouldn't be nervous to just be like, here's a picture of ducks that I painted for my neighbor that I was on my walk, and just something very simple. I like that kind of thing. So sorry to
Just who
talk
I
about it
wanted
too
to
much,
see.
but yeah, I think about it a lot. And they have something that they showed online where you can actually buy this device. It's like $60, so maybe I could save up for it in the next year. And you can actually like it kind of it kind of like clings to your table. Like you can strap it onto your table and then you kind of attach your phone to it, and you can have your phone looking down and recording either what you're cooking or what you're painting or anything that you're drawing, and then you don't have to hold your phone and you can just concentrate on drawing it, and then it will just show everything you're doing. And that would be really easy to make a YouTube video. Then my phone would be really steady and I could easily just show myself painting stuff. So yeah, just definitely like been thinking about that kind of thing. So yeah, maybe I'll do something like that in the future. Okay. Oh, okay. We're gonna give Daisy some more gifts so we can level her up. Am I gonna get the new star path? I don't have enough. Okay, we're leveling Daisy up. Maybe I will get the new star. Oh, look at the beautiful bow. Oh my gosh, it's a Daisy bow. Oh my gosh. Alright, so guys and girls, what should Daisy do? I don't think she would be into any of this. I don't think she would be into any. If she would be into gardening, maybe. What do you think, sweetheart?
Mm,
Do you think Daisy would like any of this stuff? Maybe she would like fishing because she's a duck?
maybe.
Thank you for the hugs, Gio. Thanks, Gio. It's very sweet. What do you guys think Daisy would like? Um, yeah, if I would make a channel for general vlogging, it would be my Amber Travels channel because I love traveling and I wanted to see the world, but my husband doesn't like traveling. But what I would do is I would travel to places locally, and I would do as many travel vlogs as possible. I would show off local, like, special sites, like museums, monuments, parks, famous locations, historical places, um, interesting, like, balls of a ball of yarn or something that's and I would show off like all these different things and show them to people, and then if I got enough traction on my like travel channel where I'm just traveling locally, maybe I would get sponsored and I would be able to travel to places like to see the pyramids or to see China or something, or to go and see lions in Africa. Of course I'd have to go on a safari and be safe. But it I would love to travel locally, and then maybe if I do it locally, then maybe I could build up enough traction I could actually travel in real life. That's what I would probably do for a channel. I would like to see places. I definitely would like to see the pyramids someday. Maybe I'll have to renew our vows at the pyramids just so I can see them someday. That would be cool. I would love to. That would be like my number one thing I'd want to see is the pyramids. That would be amazing. Gardening. I think gardening. Thank you for the hugs, Gio. Very sweet. Um, Not a pink bow, says Brandon. I thought Daisy had a purple bow. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe they gave her a pink bow in the game, Brandon. Forager, says Later Gator. I kind of feel like I made Daisy Forager because she can forage stuff to make clothes. That's very cute, Later Gator. Alright, so we had more people for gardening than anything else. Although I think Daisy would also make a great forager, like Later Gator was saying, and she would also make a great fisher because she is a duck, and ducks do go fishing. They, eat fish. Well, we're gonna make her a gardener because she likes flowers, so we'll do that.
I've got to get the scoop on these villains. I know a story when I see one.
Oh, we can't hang out yet, right? No. We can't hang out yet. Okay. Okay, so we have to keep giving her more stuff. Okay, so let's see if we can give her more flowers. I think we can hang out at level 4. Well, I had fun. I don't know if you guys did, but yeah. I think that's what's really great about doing something that you're really good at is when you do stuff that you're not that great at, you kind of have to always pretend to be more adult than you are, and you have to always fit in with society because then people can, fire you if you're not good at it. But when you do something you're truly good at and is your calling in life, then you can kind of be yourself. And if people like try to say something against you and be like, oh, you're not doing this in a professional way, or you're not acting like an adult, you're acting like a child painting this picture, or you're acting too goofy singing the song, but your talent will speak for itself, so you don't have to worry about that. You can be yourself, and you don't need to answer to anyone because the thing that you make will show how great it is for what you did because you'll put your heart into it. So people that aren't doing it with their heart, they can't compete with you because they don't really like what they're doing. They're just doing it for a job. But if you really love something, then they can't possibly compete with you because you did it with all your heart. And it will show because people, even if you don't win all the awards, it will speak to somebody. Like somebody will see it and they'll say, "Oh my gosh, like that picture you drew really meant something to me. Like I understand what you were drawing there. It made me feel like I was at the ocean or I was at the park. I really like what you did there. I like how you made that." And then that's really all that matters. Like even if you don't win all the awards, like if you make art or music or you're creative and you do something that makes someone happy, that's the most important thing, is it made them happy. And it doesn't matter if you win the awards, because you already basically won the award. The award was you did what you were supposed to. You made other people happy. So sorry to be all weird and sappy, but yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll see what happens. I'm very excited. I basically like saved a lot of painting kits online. A lot of turtles, because I don't know why Luke got me a turtle necklace on my birthday, and we saw the turtles when I was at the aquarium, and I was telling my dad about the difference between the male and female turtles that they were telling us at the aquarium. And I don't know, I really had a great time at my birthday. It was really neat to see everything at that aquarium. Like, I had a really nice time. The sharks and the turtles, and like Luke and I were there, and there was a bunch of little kids there. And I think I was more excited than the little kids. Like, I was just super stoked. Like, I remember everything the lady said about, the shark being like 14 feet long and everything. That was just really interesting to me. Like, yeah, so. Well, I don't know if we'll get Daisy up to level 4. I mean, I don't know. I'll screenshot your comment, Gio, and I'll ask him if he wants to join your group. He might be making his own group. I'm not sure what he's doing. Thank you for offering, Gio. That's very kind of you. And I'll let him know you made a group for Lego Fortnite. Thank you so much, Gio.
Won't be till late.
Huh?
Won't be till late.
It's gonna be a lit. We already have a 4 o'clock and a 7 o'clock stream. So it will be a later stream, but yeah. Thank you for being excited about that, Gio. That's very nice of you. Thank you for your help and always wanting to help us out. I appreciate that very much, and hope you're having a nice day, Gio. Okay, we're gonna give her some more flowers. Let's see if we can get her up to level 4, and then we can actually hang out with her next time. Alright, we got her up to level. So Brandon was very observant that she originally had she has a purple bow in some versions. But I guess she has a pink bow in this.
Oh, it's you!
But yeah, and then, music is much harder to actually record than art, because I would have to have very good sound equipment, very good sound capture device on my computer, very good sound editing software. I have to have a very good camera to pick up, like, watching me play my violin. So it's much harder to record sound than just watching somebody paint a picture. It's I only need my phone for that. I don't actually need much equipment. Isn't it fabulous to be out and about on such a sunny day? Alright, so we're going to try to give her some more flowers.
We're starting Lego DC at 4:40.
Okay, we're going to start Lego DC about 4:40.
So it's
Oh, I have to do the challenge before I hang out with her? Okay, thank you, Later Gator. Well, we'll just try to get her up to level 4. I don't know if I'll have time to do it today. Maybe I would. I know you're really trying to help me out. I think it's probably a simple challenge. But I just, for some reason, I can't think of how to do it at the moment. And I know you guys know how to do it. But I don't think I can do it as fast as you guys would be able to do it. If you were behind the helm here, Later Gator, you'd be able to do it, but I think it takes me a while to figure it out. Sorry about that, everyone. Thank you for trying to help me, though. I really appreciate that. And, I know you guys are trying to help me out and help the channel do well, so thank you guys for that. Well, we'll give her one of these lanterns. No, that did not do anything. That did not do anything. Let's see if we can get her. I'm gonna give her everything else that I have. These sticks. We really need one more. We need some more flowers. Okay, we're gonna go get some more flowers. Okay, and let's see if we can get... And we're about to do the next stream, so I'm gonna see if we can get her up to level 4 before the end of this. And then we should be... Once we level her up to 4. So basically what I did was I just talked about my art and I leveled Daisy up by giving her flowers, but... I mean... It could have been... Hopefully next time I'll do something more exciting. But I did, I don't know if Luke has seen my table I made, but, we could make one quick thing, like a quick shirt or something like that. Or, I really am excited about trying to make some dresses in this game. And if I end up trying the dresses on Luke's character, I will not show it on camera. Because I don't want to embarrass Luke's character on camera by putting him in a dress, because I don't want him to feel weird about that, because I think, yeah, he's too macho for that. Yeah. Why am I not able to pick this up? Why can't I pick this up? Let's see. Oh, it's not allowing me to pick that up. That's weird. Okay, so this is Mickey's quest. Complete a boutique challenge. Okay. So we can, you know, I'm just gonna try to level her up to, 4, and we'll see what happens. So I'm probably gonna move her boutique. Eventually, I'm gonna move it more in town. Maybe I'll move, like, one of the other houses out here. Something like that. Yeah, but, yeah, I'm just having fun today, and, I'm gonna be happily leveling. We'll probably try to do the challenge next time. Maybe we can try making one more item, since that won't be too hard. It won't take too long, since we have another stream to get to. So, and if Luke wants to mess around with this sometime he can. Okay. Honestly, I'm probably just going to, like, cheese the challenge when I do it. I'm probably not going to put my heart into it, because I just kind of want to get through the challenge. Well, we got 500 gold, so that's good. And she's up to level 4. So, as Later Gator said, you cannot hang out with her until you do the challenge. So, we can ask what the challenge is today, but if it takes a long time, we probably can't do it.
Goodbye.
Okay. So, oops. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a wild guess and guess we have to take a picture for the challenge. Zero elegant, zero traditional. I can't do the dream snap. And I have no idea how to even begin doing the challenge. So instead of doing that, I'm gonna do something else, because basically these streams are just filler. So what we're gonna do is customize. So we're gonna make another item. Let's make one more item just for fun. Why don't we make a backpack? I think that would be cute. Okay, so let's create that. We're gonna go around here and we're gonna add a color for a backpack. So if anyone doesn't know how this so I'm not sure how the challenges work yet. I'm learning, but I am getting a better idea of how to make, like, stuff on the like for the backpacks and stuff. Okay, so let's see if we can have a character. I really like this. This is one of my favorite. There. I really like that picture of Uncle Scrooge, like diving into the money. Oh, I was gonna make that like gold or something. But I think that looks kind of cute. I don't know. We'll make that like bubbles then. Make it blue. So, I mean, I'll fix that later, but that's kind of cute. Alright, so we made an Uncle Scrooge backpack, so we're all set, and all we have to do is press save and quit, which I think is 0. So now we have the backpack. So now if we want to, we can put that on a mannequin. So we can just go up to a random mannequin and
marvelous taste.
interact and edit what we want them to wear. And now that mannequin is wearing the backpack, which is kind of cute. I don't know why. Oh, the beard is the same color as Luke's beard. I was like, what's happening? So the mannequin has Luke's beard on him. Okay. Okay. Alright, guys, so I think we're good. Next time we'll try to work on the challenges. And so we spent a little bit of time with Daisy Duck. We gave her some flowers. We decorated a table and we made a backpack, and I talked about random stuff. And we need to get pants on that old mannequin over there. Alright, guys, and thanks so much for watching, everyone. And I hope you guys are doing well, and we'll see you guys in a few minutes on the next stream. Alright, guys, God bless, happy gaming. See ya. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys on the next stream.